Hello, it's Miss Connell and Scout, and it's a good day because we get to make art together. Together or apart, we create from our heart. Would you like to try that with me? Together or apart, we create from our heart. Let's get started.
Anna, there's no touching artworks in an art museum.
Oh, but it's just my size. I will let it go.
Today I will teach you how to make some adorable, tiny art. By making tiny art, you're going to have to be flexible and creative. Now, when I say flexible, I don't mean that you can stretch high and stretch low. Scout, we're at home, you can take this off. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're flexible, although I bet you are pretty flexible. What I mean is you're going to be flexible with the way you think about things. We're going to be creative about the way we approach this. So we're going to think about art in a different way. Art doesn't have to be on a 9x12 piece of paper. Now I'm going to teach you how to make your tiny art. So all you need is a piece of paper. I just had this little scrap white paper, but you can use any paper at all. Pair of scissors, and I'm just gonna start cutting. I can cut squares, rectangles. It's up to you what size and shape you want for your tiny art. And I want you to make at least 3. Okay, at least 3 tiny artworks. And the subject for your artwork, your tiny artwork, can be absolutely anything. You could think of a theme, so it could be 3 things that you really love, things that maybe represent you, or you could just draw 3 things that you like to draw. So on this one, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna keep it really simple. I'm gonna make a rainbow. My tiny art is so tiny that my whole rainbow, or my clouds, don't fit on my artwork. That's okay. It's going to run off the page. Let's make it really cheery. Ta-da! You can add color with anything you'd like. I have some crayons and some markers. And finally, you can make a frame for your tiny art. Here's how I'm going to make my frame. I'm going to take another piece of paper. Maybe this time it's a colored piece of paper. It could even be a scrap from a magazine or a catalog that you have. I have a piece of orange paper. I'm going to take a glue stick, or any glue will work, and I'm going to put glue on the back of my tiny art, so that this way I can make sure and get the glue in all of the corners in the area of my tiny art. If I just go directly on this paper, I'm gonna be guessing at where I need to put the glue. And I'm gonna set my tiny art down kind of near the corner, but I'm leaving a border. Do you see this border that goes around the edge? And then this is, of course, is a very big border. After I've done that, I'm gonna cut 2 lines so that now I have a border that goes all the way around the perimeter of my tiny art. My border is a little bit lopsided, so I think I'm gonna make it a little bit fancy. Maybe do some curved lines going around the perimeter. Do you notice how I'm just using the deep part of my scissors? And my scissors stay still. I'm turning my paper to create that bumpy line. You don't have to make a bumpy line. You could make it wavy. You could just have it straight. You can do anything you want for your frame. So there's my first artwork to go with the rest of my gallery. Let's see if I can go add it to the rest of my gallery.